And when it is said to them, come to what Allah has revealed and to the messenger, they say, sufficient for us is that upon which we found our forefathers. Allah says, even though their fathers knew nothing, nor were they guided, why would they blindly follow them? O you who have believed, upon you is responsibility for yourselves. You are responsible for who? For yourself. Those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. This does not mean that we should not tell other people, we should not be concerned about them. No, we should be concerned about them, but our only worry and concern should not just be the faults and mistakes and errors of other people. No, we should be even more concerned about who? Ourselves. This is a human weakness, a very big weakness indeed. That when it comes to other people's faults, we can see them very easily, very clearly. But when it comes to our own faults, what happens? We don't even notice them. Allah says, to Allah is your return altogether. Then He will inform you of what you used to do. He will inform you of what you used to do. You will not be questioned about what other people did. Why? Because for them are their deeds, and for you are your deeds. So what is it that we need to be concerned about? Our actions, ourselves, our heart, our intentions, our speech. And the thing is that when a person rectifies his akhlaq, when a person strengthens his iman, when a person improves his relationships or his akhlaq, his actions are strong, only then can he tell other people. And only then will his words have any impact. O you who have believed, testimony should be taken among you when death approaches one of you at the time of bequest, that of 2 just men from among you, or 2 others from outside, if you are traveling through the land, and the disaster of death should strike you. Detain them after the prayer, and let them both swear by Allah, if you doubt their testimony, saying, we will not exchange our oath for a price, even if he should be a near relative, and we will not withhold the testimony of Allah. Indeed, we would then be of the sinful. But if it is found that those 2 were guilty of perjury, let 2 others stand in their place who are foremost in claim from those who have a lawful right, and let them swear by Allah, our testimony is truer than their testimony, and we have not transgressed. Indeed, we would then be of the wrongdoers. That is more likely that they will give testimony according to its true objective, or at least they would fear that other oaths might be taken after their oaths. And fear Allah and listen. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَاسْمَعُوا وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْفَاسِقِينَ. And Allah does not guide the defiantly disobedient people. In these ayat, basically, a certain situation has been explained. That if a person is traveling, and he has a significant amount of wealth with him, and he doesn't have any relative or any heir with him, then what should he do? He is at the verge of dying, so what should he do? He should entrust his property with the will to who? To 2 people. And those 2 people, what are they supposed to do? They're supposed to hand it over to the family. Now if they end up cheating, then what will happen? It is mentioned over here that basically both will be brought before the judge, and both will have to swear oaths. And the details of this we don't really need to go into right now. But the lesson we learned here is that Allah says, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَاسْمَعُوا. Fear Allah when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with other people's properties, when trusts are given to you, when amanat are given to you. And listen attentively. Why listen attentively? Because if we have not heard properly what is to be done with someone's property, what are we going to say? What message are we going to convey? Think about it. Sometimes we are assigned a task. We are assigned a task. Instructions are given. But what do we do at that time? We don't listen. When we don't listen properly, we half understand, we misunderstand, then what is it that we relay? What is it that we pass on? What is it that we act upon if we have not even heard properly? So the first step to guidance is fear of Allah. The second is isma'u. Open up your ears, open up your eyes, listen, pay attention, focus, see what is necessary. And those who don't bother, then Allah does not guide them.